Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. So today we're going to work on building out the park a little bit more. I don't have any particular ideas in mind, so let's go ahead and just jump in and check on our park management here. So research, we got a couple new things. We got a new track ride, it looks like, another train, which is pretty cool. We've also got Victory, the family ride. It's one of those cool rotating ship rides, and the Screaminator. Ooh, I like the sound of that one. Looks like it's like a needle drop. So we're going to grab a couple more coasters because I am going to want to be building those out pretty soon here. And you know what? We'll go ahead and grab Smashing the Atom, the family ride, because it sounds cool. Besides that, let's take a quick look at our staff. Make sure that we still have at least 2 janitors and one repair guy, mechanic. Everyone else, it looks like no one has quit any service jobs recently, and they're still all at training level 2. However, Merlin King is unhappy. So what we're going to do is we're going to bump everybody's training up here 1, so that we can try and keep Merlin around, but also so nobody else is being unfairly underpaid. A couple more. Goodness. Yeah, it's kind of tedious that you have to do this all individually. I mean, it is what it is. It's nice to have it all gathered on one screen. I mean, it could be a lot worse. I could have to go into each building individually, which would be a nightmare. But that said, there should really be like an adjust all vendors pay type thing. Like, I feel like setting individual prices I could see people wanting to do, but I don't really get the whole, like, I'm going to pay people at one store significantly more than another. I mean, it should have to be a checkbox and be like, apply this to all, because you can do that with ride prices and stuff. Like, apply this to all similar rides or whatever. And I think with food prices too. Oops, hopefully he doesn't get all depressed because I just gave him a raise and took it away. Okay, so everybody's doing pretty good here. Nobody's looking too concerned. I am actually going to bump up my staff training for my janitors as well, because how is it that the janitors have equal training? Why do janitors make less than the guys selling slushies? Whatever. So yeah, anyways though, we want to try and keep these guys' workload fairly balanced. I'm thinking we may want to get a 3rd janitor, but for now we'll just see how the training shakes out. And you know what? Training all around. What the heck? Why leave out our last guy? We'll pay him a little bit more too. As always, like to give raises. Entertainers, you guys. I was kind of thinking about this. Do you think it might be time to add in some entertainers? Because I'm thinking maybe so. And on that note, let's go ahead and jump into staff hiring and take a look at who our options are. We've got the Cosmic Cow, Tiki, Foxy, Gulpy Rex. There's some fun ones. Chief Beef, yeah. Princess, Cool Robot, and Western, Pirate, and then we've got our Festive King Coaster and regular. So, obviously, we gotta just go with the Festive King Coaster. Let's just hire him, and he can hang out right near the entrance here. He's just gonna hang out and be like, hey guys, welcome to Planet Coaster, Winter Wonderland. And let's also love to drink, but that's okay. And he makes a good amount of money. He makes, good God, he makes more than the janitors too. I guess the guy who's in the mascot suit probably. But I'm just thinking, like, man, do you know how rough it would be being a theme park janitor? Can you guys imagine? Like, you're cleaning up puke and, like, cotton candy and all kinds of, like, weird, whatever. I'm just saying, I would not envy a janitor in that position. So I'd like to add in another coaster today, but I'm thinking maybe we'll stick with a smaller one, because it really is kind of difficult adding in these really huge ones. I think when we add in some of the bigger ones, we may look into trying to do some custom stuff, as that might be a little bit more manageable. And yeah, this is exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. I feel like we could slide this guy back here without causing too much of a breakup of our current pathing we've got set up. I'm thinking like here looks pretty good, and I'd like it to be lower if I can. Nope, terrain gets in the way. So as low as possible without obstructing the path. That is pretty solid. I like that. What do you guys think? Pretty good placement. And then people on these paths and stuff can see people going by. Like, you're out grabbing some snacks or playing some hockey, and you see people going on this huge loop through here. It's pretty cool. I like it. However, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's make sure that this is actually parallel, because I suspect that it is not. And it won't let me get any lower, so we're going to have to try and do it kind of eyeball it, since it's being a little difficult here. Aha. Okay, I want to see. this. I really wish, it's really troublesome to me that the camera follows the center of the track rather than the, like, entrance exit. I think it's kind of ridiculous. Like, it just makes everything so much more frustrating. Like, look at this. I'm trying to just get a good angle here with the camera, and I just can't even tell what's going on. Hopefully that is somewhat close, because I can tell it's slightly off. We'll do that. We're just going to eyeball it from height, so I think right about there looks good to me. So, yeah, we'll plop this guy down, and I think we'll build a path across here. We may do like a park here if we can't fit any rides in, but we'll see. So this needs to go right here. We'll have this guy come out here. This is all going to connect back up, as I'm sure you guys are seeing now. All this should come together nicely. Perfect. And then over here, we want this to continue out this way. I think we can always destroy it if we change our minds, but let's just make sure we have the groundwork laid in case any rides go down. And yeah, let's take a look. Oh my god, this is so incredibly off-center. Let's try this one more time. I'm just gonna eyeball it again, but we're gonna rotate it like that. Okay, that looks like, actually, like maybe we got it this time. And I wanna have this center like there. Cool, cool, cool. All right, happy with that. So, and let's make sure that this path doesn't need to be extended. Does it? Yeah, it does. So we'll extend out this path as well, just to make sure that it's gonna allow us to do it with all of these supports that are down here. Okay, cool. We can clear out all those supports because somehow physics is gonna be able to hold up this loop with just bottom supports. I don't know. Fine with me. So now we've got all of our paths continuing through. We can continue on getting this ride opened up. So what I'd like to do is jump in and see if we can't place an entrance without too much difficulty for once. Well, specifically the entrance path. We're going to plop our guys down in the usual left and right orientation. And then, can we just go straight down? Because that's ideal, but yes, okay. And so it's going to be, they're being a tiny bit difficult, but that's okay. We can just eyeball this to try and get it as straight as possible. Close. Does that look good? It looks good to me. Yeah, cool. So we got that guy. That was shockingly painless. And then we also want to place our regular old exit path. And this one, can this one connect right now? Yes, but it's got that same kind of weirdness. So we're just going to eyeball this. Does that look right? That looks right to me. It's a slight curve to the left, but it's not really well. Oh. There you go. Okay, cool. All right, so now we've got another ride placed down. This one is pretty expensive, $11.99 a ride. But you know what? We're doing a pretty good job, I think, with the amenities and everything. I think people may be willing to go for $11.99. We've made negative 13,000 just because we placed it. All right, so one last step, as you guys know, before we do our quick test ride, we got to recolor this baby. So I'm thinking track color is going to be green with red carts in a kind of Christmassy thing. Green, green, too bright, green, and more green. And we have a couple shades of green, which I'm fine with. And then for the car color, it's going to be red, and more red, and maybe a little bit of white, because it's kind of like Christmassy, like Santa's, like lining of his outfit. And then more red. I don't even see what this is affecting. There we go. More red. Okay. Let's see. How does this look? I think some darker greens would probably be better. Let's do these two darker, and then this one, these ones a bit lighter. Let's see. I like this. Looks pretty good. I think, let's make the supports red too. That's too bright of a red though. One shade darker. Here we go. There we go. That feels Christmas themed. Excellent. So now, without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and do our quick test run. So this is gonna be fairly fun. You guys know we get to do the ride camera. And go ahead and see how this baby looks. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with this coloration. I was kind of on the fence about it, but it came up good. I know I could do crazy stuff, like probably have like the center rail a different color from the outside rails, but I just want to get this coaster up and running because it's going to be a fun one to ride, I think. I like looking over the side. Everybody looks like ants. Alright. Is this a good one? This seems like it's going to be a pretty fun one, you guys. Ooh, just a little dip at the beginning. Oh, snap. Yeah! You know, momentum in this game, like, it feels slightly weird. It feels like you can get up ramps going a lot slower than I would necessarily expect, and I'm not quite sure why. It's like if the very first cart makes it over a lip, then the rest of it just kind of follows along. Who knows? Maybe they have heavy front carts or something. This is pretty cool. It's kind of tame in terms of actual speed, but, you know, it is what it is. We can't have every coaster be crazy ultra fast. When we build our custom coasters, though. This one is probably, I'm guessing, medium excitement to nausea, maybe. Okay, so first test run completed. We are good to open this for business. Yeah, this is a, well, no. It's low nausea, high fear, and pretty good excitement, too. Weird. Well, mid-fear. But still, this is, it seemed a bit slow. Whatever. If everybody else is happy, I'm happy. And let's crank up the speed so we can make a little bit of money here. While people are trying out the ride, let's build these paths out a little bit further. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do with this area. This may just stay, we may just build some trees and stuff in here and let the coaster kind of inhabit it. But I will build a little more down here, I think, and over here. So let's fill this area in a bit. And I think what I want to do is kind of curve it back this way so that we have a path that sort of runs along the outside edge of the park. I think that's going to allow us to have a little bit more flexibility when it comes to placing down stuff right on the border. Plus, you never know. Maybe we're going to want our transport to run along the outside. Come on. There we go. There we go. And is it going to make me do another weird angle connection here? If so, we'll do it kind of like that. And this can continue down here. And another weird connection. We'll make it as smooth as we can, like that. And I don't love it, but I don't hate it, so we'll be fine. We can place a pretty big ride here, it looks like. What have we got at our disposal? Ooh, what about that victory ship? How big is that? Hey, we could totally fit this in here. In fact, actually, we shouldn't even waste such a big real estate, or such a large amount of real estate when we could probably plop this down in here. No? Require a little bit more border on it? It's a little annoying. I wonder if it's the trees that are causing the problems here. Let's put this down for a sec and try moving these trees. Boom. Boom. Nope. The sides must have... Oh, right, because it's going to swing way the hell out. So, yeah, I guess that's not that surprising. Okay, well, let's get these guys moved back over here into their haphazard placements. Not that they won't be moving again shortly. And we'll just put this guy down in this corner to try and at least minimize the amount of space he takes up. So I'm thinking like right about like here. And we'll do entrance right here. And we'll do exit on the other side. Cool. And then we can go ahead and connect these. Placing paths to stuff on the ground is so much better than stuff in the air, you guys. Seriously, I can't stand trying to connect some of that stuff up. Maybe it'd be easier for me if I started from... Dang it. If I started from the ground and went up from there. I saw it flash in there for a second. Is it? Yes. I need to turn my sensitivity down on my mouse even more, I think. It's still just a little twitchy. Okay, so this guy should be ready to go. We'll go ahead and open this one, and then we'll customize it, just because why not make as much money as we can? And actually, do we even really need to customize a wooden... Yeah, what the heck? Well, do we? Ugh, I think for this ship in particular, we'll, at least for now, we'll leave this undecorated, because wood is old school, right? Who cares? That's thematic enough. Let's plop down a couple more rides here. I think this episode's going to be mostly about trying to get as many rides placed as we can, because I want to fill this out more and increase our revenue as much as possible. So we got the Screaminator here, and I think this is going to be a perfect spot for it. Yes. Well, do we want to have it right next to this other tall tower ride, or do we want to kind of space these out a little bit? Let's hold off on the Screaminator for now, just because it would be right next to that other tower. And instead, we'll go for... Let's see, do we have the looper yet? I don't think we do. Let's see. Oh, no, it's right there. Wait, is it? No, it's not. Okay, the looper is a new guy for us, it looks like. Good. I'm super afraid we're going to have to start repeating rides. I may do the same thing I did with the amenities and go on the Steam Workshop to try and find some additional stuff for us to play around with, just because I don't want to have to mess around like that. I just want stuff to work. I want to have plenty to build with. We can plop this down. We'll center this for now, but we may... do we want to even put this here? Maybe better off, like, taking advantage of the small size of this and kind of, like, trying to fit it into a random spot, like, along here or something. Yeah, I think, like, right here. And then we'll go ahead and get our entrance and exit on here. Entrance, exit. Boom. And connect this up. Why you gotta be that way, game? What? Why you gotta be that way, game? Huh? How come the other one can connect? And this one can't? For no reason. That's okay, that queue line is way too short anyways. What we'll do instead is we will move the entrance back all the way to this side and then give it a little queue. And then we can wrap it back around. Oh, it's not even gonna let me... Okay, there we go. Yeah, like right there. Perfect. Okay, so now it's got a little line and people can get off and on. Perfect. This guy is gonna get painted in the traditional style. I think the main one, yes, is red is fitting. And then what's this color? Perfect. This can be green. And what do we got? What is this? This is the base down here. That's going to be green as well. And we got this guy, which is Lord knows what, like the seats or something. Yeah, the seat backs, which are going to be green too, because they're highlights. Cool. So, we have yet another Christmas-themed ride. Let's open her for business. What's the price on this? $14! Jesus! Oh, probably because, like, you can only fit 8 people on the ride at a time. They just have to hang out until more people get on. That's pretty funny. Okay, there we go. So it must be, I think we have it set so that at half capacity it'll run. Oh, that's a pretty cool one. I can see why that's $14. Holy shit! That's terrifying. Oh, I guess we are watching at triple speed, though, so it probably looks a lot worse than it is. I was going to say, god damn, like, is this astronaut training? Cool. So, part of the reason I think we're having some minor issues placing some of this stuff is because we've got some slightly weird angled terrain here, but we're going to be fine. Maybe we'll just run over it with the smoothing tool later. But for now, let's see if we can't cram another ride in here. Thinking, have we done Charo Plane? How big is that? Ooh, nice. Have we done this? I don't think we have. I don't see anything. The closest I see is the carousel. So, without further ado, let's plop this guy right here. Yeah. And we'll do an entrance on this side, which can kind of be a path that goes through these trees. And we'll do an exit right here, just for efficient disembarking. Cool. So, let's connect this guy up. This. I like that. I don't mind the slight curve. It'll let us fill in some stuff here. And then, back on this side, I think we can fit a fairly large ride in. I love the shadows and stuff. It looks pretty cool, even if they are a little low res on max settings. Let's see. What else have we not built? Have we built a Sky Ace? Will that even fit here? Definitely not. Have we built Victory? Well, let's check and see if our research is done. I bet it is. Yeah, maybe we can build the Smashing the Atom. Ooh, new coaster, Sprinter 500. I like that cart design. That's cool, too. Look at these cart designs. And Collider. Cool. Oh, I think I know what this is. Is this one of those, like, big, flat, like, wheels where, like, the centrifugal force pushes you against the sides and, like, then it stands up? Those are really fun. I went on one of those, I think, at Great America, I want to say. And I had a total blast. Let's find out. Rides. Splitting the Atom. I mean, with a name like Splitting the Atom, perhaps not, because... Or Collider. No. This is weird, though. I don't know what this is. It's also not going to fit here, unfortunately, and I don't know exactly where it is going to fit. So, maybe we'll hold off on this for now and see if there's any other relatively small things we can place. Have we done the 360 power? I don't think we have. In this one, we can fit. Oh, no, it's right there. Shit. Definitely you're starting to run low on rides, I gotta say, which is kind of a bummer. Here's the Overpower, which is this the same as the Grinder? No. It looks similar, but they are not the same. I do not think we have this ride yet. So let's go ahead and plop this guy down right here. We'll do some amenities in the back there, I think. Oh, we have amenities right there. Let's do... Oh. Nah, it looks better like I think right about... let's do it right here. Boom. Oh. Actually, no. There, and we'll go ahead and put our entrance on this side. And an exit over here. Connect these guys up. And open another one. Yeah, we're making pretty good time, you guys. Did we open our last ride? Of course we didn't. So, that should be bringing in even more income here. And I'm thinking it's time now to go ahead and get some trees and rocks placed in here. So to do that, we want to go to our nature region. And as always, Alpine and Arctic are our best friends on this map. Let's go ahead and apply those filters. Good. And some of this. Get some trees going. So I think let's start with snow covered. We'll just kind of do like one of these over here. Big guy right about here. And then we'll spread some of these over this way. Definitely going to want to have a bunch of trees like visible from the coaster if possible, just so that this area doesn't look quite so barren, because right now it's just like, oh my god, no man's land over here. Here, well, that's way too close to that other one, but I'll move that later. And then we'll mix it up with some of these trees in here. Make this guy like there. So I'm gonna still put some service there. And we don't need trees in between these two rides, but I think that. And let's plop down some large rocks as well. Just again, so that guests don't mind waiting quite as much. They have at least something to look at in the meantime. I like to have them kind of close to the entrances. I don't know why. And we'll want to do a couple small rocks too, just for effect. I think we probably want to fill this out with a few more trees though too. Just kind of haphazard here. And should we do one more big rock? Like, oh, let's do a couple more over here. We'll do like one here. And we'll do one there. Pop down a spruce tree here. And now that we're done placing stuff, at least for the moment, we'll go ahead and move this guy that looked a little too similar to the other stuff over there. Just drop him down here. Cool. So, actually, I'll put him over here because we're about to put a shopper facility down here. I'm thinking, let's see what how people are feeling when we walk down here. They're really hungry. Guess what, guys? We're opening a Chief Beef. So, let's go ahead and jump into, what was this under? It was under My Blueprints is the Steam Workshop stuff. And we got a tiny festive Chief Beef right here just asking for it to be open. Although, maybe we could do a full-size restaurant in this thing. Let's find out. Coasters, shops and facilities. And we want food shops. Full-size Chief Beef, but it doesn't really fit our theme. Fairy Tale, that's close, but snow. Festive food stall. Here we go. This is good. I like how this looks. And we'll put it like opposite this path here so that people can like come right off the ride and be like, I need a burger, dude. Or finish a burger and be like, I need to go on this ride, man. Although a lot of these rides seem like they make you way sicker than what I'm used to riding on at theme parks, and I actually like rides that generally make people nauseous. Whatever. Then we'll jump back to our blueprints, because I think we should probably plop down just a little drink stand and a restroom over here as well. Oh, you know what? We should really have more first aid places too. We'll put a first aid. There's a good spot. Can we kind of sneak this in here? Yeah, this is perfect. We'll put a first aid like right here. And then, terrible. Okay. And then, also, let's throw out some bathrooms. I'm going to do a small one so it fits. Where'd our bathroom go? Ooh, we should put down some information stands now that we have them researched. Toilet's perfect. Okay. This like right here. So now people have ATM, milkshake, toilet, food, and then over here, first aid. Cool. So this little section here has come along pretty far. I actually like how this came out. And I do actually want to add just a little bit more stuff here. Let's see what our full options are if we just filtered by scenery theme festive. Ah, we can have like candy canes and all kinds of fun Christmas ornaments, and that's kind of cool actually. I want to make a happy marshmallow face. I want to make a grinning marshmallow face. Oh, they're tiny. I'll do that when we get into more detail stuff. However, I think like one of the things I like about some of the other decorations from some of the other tile sets is they're a bit bigger. There we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do like a gingerbread man here, and is there a gingerbread woman? Yeah, we'll do a gingerbread woman over here. It's like for families and stuff, you know. And then I think maybe are these presents big? Yeah, a pile of gifts over here. These cannot be like perfect. It's a pile of gifts, you know. They gotta just kind of be like piled up like that. And then we'll do like one more. So like, yeah, check it out. Just like some gifts, and then I'd like to kind of fill this area in a little bit, but this stuff all is like kind of meant to be street facing, it seems. Maybe just like, no, these candy canes aren't. This is pretty big, but I feel like a tree would be better or something like that. Oh God, are you serious? Do you individually decorate? Yeah, right. No one. I don't have that much patience. Sorry. And then we have artificial snow. Okay, so that's kind of. We have some okay stuff here, but I think I'm just going to stick with trees for now. Just to fill out this little gap here. So what we'll do is I think no snowy trees. We'll do like a fir tree or no, blue fir tree over here. And this is like so similar. Okay, we'll do. Kind of want to mix up a little bit more white, like snow-covered trees over here. Sorry. Let's do like one more snow-covered. Let's do like a small snow-covered. Is this a small snow-covered? We'll do one. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we'll go like one here, and I think maybe even one over here. And that's fine. I don't care. It looks good enough. I don't think they look too similar. We will, however, just to be safe, follow the golden rule. And randomly rotate it once. Okay, cool. So this area is looking good. Probably could use a little bit more cleaning up. However, I think before anything else, we need to slap down a couple of path extras, specifically some holiday bins, so that people aren't littering all over the damn place. Jeez, freaking animals. And then we'll put down a bench or two. And I think that's going to do it for this episode, but I'm pretty happy with the improvements we've made. We really expanded a bit, and I think we actually ran a bit long, so, you know, that should, hopefully, you guys will enjoy a little bit of extra content. So we'll put down 1 or 2 more of these. What is preventing this from being placed here? The heck? Whatever. Just, good God, why can't I... Are we broke or something? Why is this not letting us, Is it... You can't place it anywhere. Okay, we'll unselect this and try reselecting it, maybe? Huh. I wonder if there's like an object limit or something I don't know about. Multiple rides are broken down. Okay, it may be about time to hire a second mechanic, you guys. Especially because, for some reason, I can't place any more trash cans. Fine. I'll just stick with benches for now. Jerks. Can't place benches over here. What is it that's preventing me from putting this stuff down? I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to that. Can we at least place a couple benches over here? Yeah, we can. We'll do one there. There. And over here, we'll have a couple here. Here. There must be something with like that terrain angle. That really is frustrating, I feel like. That it causes such issues. But what we'll do is we're going to try smoothing it real quick. And then if this doesn't work, we're still calling this episode because, like I said, we run a bit long already. So this looks good. This looks good. Are you going to let me put down a trash can here anywhere? Anywhere? Like way back here? Over here? Nothing? No. Okay. Well, before we go, one last thing. We're going to go ahead and hire another mechanic, and we're also going to make sure our old mechanic didn't quit. Staff? No, he did not. So, we'll go down here, give this guy a bit of a raise, and hopefully spread that workload out a bit more so we can make sure that our rides are all running. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. That's going to do it for this episode 5 of Planet Coaster. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you did enjoy the episode, or you're like, Henry, you idiot, there's an amazing way to place paths way better than you're doing it, please, please, please leave a comment. Let me know. I really, really would love to hear from you guys. Also, please, if you did enjoy, like and subscribe so that I know to make more of this kind of content, and just because it keeps me, you know, motivated to keep producing for you guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.